What's up, guys? It's Addicted to Beauty here, and I'm gonna take you guys with me to do this pink eyeshadow tutorial. So let's go ahead and get started. I already set my eyebrow and set my eyelid so it is all ready for the eyeshadow, and I've done my face makeup. Today, for today's look, we're gonna be using 35XO Natural Flirt Morphe palette. And for our brushes, we are going to be using this blendy brush for when we first apply the first coat of the pink. We will be using that brush. We will be using this flat-headed brush for applying that pink color right on top of the cut crease. We'll be using our flat, round-headed brush to blend in the concealer once we first cut the crease. We'll be using our little plastic brushy for the little glitter we got going on down here. And we will be using this blendy brushy for, we're going to be applying a brownish color to blend in and create this darkness you see right here. And then we're going to be using this brush to apply that super light pink right up in here. And the final brush is this nasty, dirty brush for putting the concealer to create the cut. For today's colors in the palette, we're going to be using this pink color. That's that color you see right in here. So I'm going to be using this one. We're going to be using this brown right here. That's what creates this dark color. We're going to be using this light peachy pink right up in here. And then we're going to be using this pinkish purple sparkly color for right on top of the crease. And then this baby pink sparkly color for that little touch. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna take my blendy brush. As you can see, I already used it, it's dirty. And we're gonna take this pink color and I'm just gonna get a good coat of that color on my brush. And then I always tap off the excess. And then to start, we're gonna start with that line and drag it down like so. And then bring it over, and then I just create windshield wiper motions. And then just so you guys know, if I look to my right side, I'm just looking in my mirror to make sure everything looks good for you guys. Gotta make sure we looking fresh. And with this pink, just because it's not super dark or light either, I kind of go through and I apply like a few coats just to get it more on the darker side, because I want more of a darker pink cut crease rather than a light cut crease. So I'm gonna go ahead and get more of that pink color, tap off our extra, and then I just do the same motions. Don't mind me, just looking in the mirror. Because honestly, doing your makeup, like looking in your phone, is honestly really hard. Because you can't really see the details that well in your makeup. And you can't really see the blending either. So you can't really see too much if it's like really tacky or if it's actually blended really good. So that's why I want to look in my mirror just to make sure we're all set and looking the same. I think we're about done with this pink. I'll go ahead and look real quick. I need a little bit more of that pink color. just right in this line we create. There we go. There we go. We're looking like Barbie today. The pinks. Alright, so once you are satisfied with your pink colors, we are going to go ahead and we're going to take our kind of more fluffier blending brush and we're going to go in with that peachy pink, and I just apply it to one side of the brush. I'm not too worried about getting it on both sides. And then I just tap off the extra, and right where that dark pink finished, I apply that light pink right on top of it, and I kind of drag it a little bit above just to have that like tone difference to see the different pinks. And I just go back and forth like so. I'll look in the mirror, don't mind me. Ouch. Okay. All right, once you are satisfied with your little pink, I'm gonna go in with that skinnier blending brush, and I'm gonna take that pinkish brown color and apply it all over the brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and tap off the extra, and then right where we first created that line, we're gonna kind of go over it and then drag it towards the middle of your eyelid. And I just go back and forth doing the same thing, just to have more of a dimension, defined look. And so it's not all pinks, like you have different tones in your makeup. I'm gonna look in my mirror, make sure we're on the right track. Okay. So once you're satisfied with that, I go back with that original blending brush we use, and I just drag the rest of that pinkish brown to the rest of my eyelid, and I blend everything all in together so we ain't looking tacky, chalky, we ain't looking weird, we gotta look blended. Excuse my voice if it seems a little cracky. I woke up with a sore throat today. So, now for my favorite part. Ooh, we gotta cut the crease. So, go ahead, take your concealer. If you do it the same way as me, follow my steps. If not, go ahead, fast forward the video, pause the video, and cut your crease, and then come back to me when you're done cutting. But this is the only way I can cut the crease. I've tried so hard to do it the other way, and I just can't do it. So I gave up, and this is the only way I'll ever do it. Like these. And I'm honestly running out of concealer on this, so I need to apply a few coats. So once you've gotten your concealer, look something like this on the inside of your eyelash curler. It don't have to be perfect line. You don't want to put too much. You don't want to cover this whole thing, because once you go to apply it on, it's just going to look weird. I think, I don't know, I've never personally tried it. So I just kind of like keep it on that top layer right where that curve first starts. And we're going to go ahead, if I don't fall off my chair, and cut the crease. It doesn't have to look super perfect when you apply it on. It's gonna look messed up. So that's why we got our little dirty brush. So you're gonna go ahead and take your dirty brush, that's what we're gonna call it, and get some concealer on it. I'm being sparing, so I'm like going up in my brush to get my concealer out because Tarte is expensive, so I want to use every drop of my concealer before I have to throw it away. And as you can see, my line kind of like fades away, so I'm gonna use the tip end of this brush to, if it focuses, the tip end of this brush to create that line that kind of faded away. And then I drag the concealer downwards and just get it applied all over my eyelid. And then, ignore me while I'm scratching. I just take the concealer and match it up with that line. And then, where it's kind of like rounded, I'm trying to straighten it out with my brush. Don't mess up, don't mess up. I seriously like chant myself on. I'm like, don't mess up, don't mess up. Like, ooh, I hate that because I've gone so far and like I'm afraid to like mess up, and then I'm like, oh fuck, gotta do it again. There we go. Then I'm just gonna kind of smudge the rest of the concealer to match with the last bit of that line. I'm gonna look in my mirror real quick just to make sure I'm looking good. Hang on guys, don't go nowhere. I'm fixing my line. I'm trying to drag it out, and then I'll show you guys what I'm doing real quick. Okay, back to you guys. So when I'm cutting my crease, I kind of try and match it up, doing like the same height of the crease and the same like length. So that's what I was trying to do. I was trying to match it up. You can't really see where it ends on this eye because I blended eyeshadow on top of it. So I try and match it up the best I can. Like so. Okay, now we're gonna take our flat-headed brush, and right where you applied that concealer, you're just gonna go ahead and blend it into your eyelid. So I kind of just go like in a patting motion all over just to get it in there real good and just blend it. So once you've blended your concealer, I go ahead, keep my eye closed, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray my setting spray. And I just kind of relax my eyes, and I don't squinch them, because when you spray your setting spray, obviously your face gets wet and you don't want to have lines on your eyelid from squinching your eyes. So I just relax my face, my eyes, everything, and I just fan my face to speed up the drying process. This just helps set the concealer into place, so you still have that defined cut crease look. So my face feels pretty dry. Gotta scratch. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my flat roundy brush, and shoot, what color was it? Was it this one? Gosh, I hate when this happens. Shoot, I don't even remember. I think it was this color. We're gonna go in with that pinkish purple sparkly color, and I get a good amount on my brush, and I just tap off a little bit, and then I go ahead and apply it on. And when I apply it on, I apply it in a patting motion just all over where we applied the concealer. And with this color on my other eye, I did 2 coats, so we'll go ahead and do 2 coats on this eye as well. Get a little bit more of that color. I almost took the wrong color. And we'll finish off applying. I'm gonna look in my mirror real quick. So, everybody's outside freaking out because today's Memorial Day, and I think they're having like planes fly over. I just heard my mom scream, "Look outside! You can hear it!" So I think that's what they're talking about. I don't know. So I was kind of like trying to look at the same time, like, what's going on? So, we're gonna take our brush that we used for that brownish pink color, and we're gonna take that same color again. I guess I could show you guys. Shoot. Right here. And we're gonna get that all over the brush. Tap off the excess, and then right in this little spot, we're just gonna apply that brown right in this little corner. And then I line it up right to the end of our cut crease. Like so. And then, once we've done that, we're gonna take the original pink color and apply that to our brush, and then I drag it right on top of where that line was, and I blend it into that brown color just to blend out the cut crease so it looks more natural and not so choppy with the lines and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and look at my mirror real quick. So I'm pretty satisfied with the way this is coming out. I'm just gonna go back in with that pink color because I still have a little bit of concealer that you can see right in here. So I'm just gonna apply that right on top. And then for the final touches, we're gonna take our little plastic brush and put eyeshadow in our mouth. We're gonna put this sparkly pink color on our brush. I get quite a bit because I love my sparkles. Tap off the extra, and then right in that crease corner of your eye is where I go ahead and I apply it. And I just apply enough for it to be noticeable, but not too much for it to be extra. So we are done with our eyeshadow. So your makeup should look somewhat similar to mine. If you don't wear mascara, go ahead and stop here. If you put on winged eyeliner, this is the time to go ahead and apply your eyeliner, but I don't have any eyeliner at this time, so I'm gonna move forward to the mascara. So I'm gonna take my makeup remover real quick, and I use my eyelash curler when I apply mascara. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean off that concealer we had on there. And I find my eyelashes look better when my curler's warmed up. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take my lighter, warm up my curler. We don't want to burn our eyelids. And then I usually do 2 to 3 coats of mascara. I do my first coat with one mascara brand, and my second coat I do a different brand. So I'll show you guys the brands. Usually I do 2 to 3 coats depending on how my eyelashes look and how satisfied I am with them. For my first coat, I use Roller Lash by Benefit, and when I apply it, we go in a side to side and upward motion. And I just apply all over my lashes. And when I apply my mascara, I don't try and get a heavy coat on. I like my lashes to look more natural, like almost like a falsy effect. And then I use the same mascara for my lower lashes. And then I'm gonna go ahead and let that coat dry and jump over to this eyelash because I only curled it twice and I want to get it curled one more time. So I kind of just go back and forth between curling my lashes. I usually do one eye and then jump over to the other eye while the first eye is drying, just to kind of keep doing my makeup and keep the time going.
What's up, guys? It is Addicted to Beauty.
Please stop being loud, for the love of Christ. God.
No.
My boyfriend is over here being extra, being loud and making noise and stuff. So, I'm gonna go ahead and let this eye dry real quick. And once it's 90 to like 100% dry, we go in with the eyelash curler warmed up again. once your lashes are curled, for my second coat, I go in with Big Ego by Tarte. And I coat the back of my lashes. And then I go in and coat the front. Just to give more of a defined lash. But also looking natural all at the same time. Like so. And then I just let it dry, and then I curl it one more time. And once you're satisfied with the way your makeup looks, don't forget to end with your setting spray. So that is today's look. That completes today's video, and I have hair on my face. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Stupid hair. Go ahead, give me a like, comment, subscribe, turn your post notifications on, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!